Video demonstration of the Sharp XE-A307 Cash Register from Shop Stuff. The 307 is our favourite scanning and twin roll retail cash register. Has up to 10,000 lines, which can be just standard PLUs or EAN barcodes. Just some basics first of all. The dimensions: it's 360mm wide, so from left to right, 425mm deep from front to back, and 365mm in height. The machine has a bold, bright LCD operator display, so when you type in an amount and apply it to one of your sales categories, both the amount and the description of the product or the department is displayed on screen. And if you keep adding more items to the sale, you also get a subtotal as well. The operator display is adjustable, and because it's so bright and clear, it's easy for a operator to see if they've made a mistake, so they can then use the void key if necessary to delete a line. So if we've got £1.23 in the service department, we realise that's a mistake, we can simply press void and that'll remove that line from the transaction. You've also at the back, you've got a adjustable, tiltable LED customer rear display. So because it's LED, it'll only show figures, but you will get the total amount of the sale, the last price entered, and also the change that needs to be given displayed on there. In terms of the printers, the machine, obviously I've said before, it's twin roll, so you get a journal roll here, which is a copy of every transaction that's been put through the till. So when you put the sale through and cash it off, you see the journal roll move, so that's been recorded on there. Likewise, if you do a refund, if you do some programming, if you do any reporting, it's all recorded on the journal roll. On the left hand side, you've got the receipt roll. We've currently got that switched off, so we didn't get a receipt print out with that last sale, but it's easy to do a copy receipt. On the receipt you can have your shop name, because it's a thermal printer, so we've got this one programmed with just 3 lines, but you can have up to 6 with your shop name, address, that sort of information. And you can see you have on the receipt date, time, operator name, and then each of the departments that you've used, the amount of money put through the department, and then if necessary you've got the tax split on there. And if you type in that you were given £20, it will also display the change required. If we look closer at the putting a sale through on the machine, there's a variety of ways of doing it. You can have the machine with a barcode scanner. So here we've got a single line scanner set up. You simply put the product under the scanner and it will read the barcode and then sell the product at the preset price. You've got your department buttons here, so you can type in a open amount of money and put it through one of your departments. So that was £10 through the goods department. You can also have your departments preset with a price and description, and every time you press the preset department it will sell that product or that description and price. You can have, as well as EAN barcodes, the normal PLUs can also be sold. So you've got a PLU button here, so if we want to sell PLU number 5, you simply press 5 followed by PLU, and that will bring up the information for that product. You have a subtotal button here, so you can subtotal your sale. So we've got a subtotal of £31.97. When you come to finalise a sale, you've got 3 tender buttons, which are methods of payment. You have CR1, which you could use to record your credit card payments perhaps, CH1, which you might use if you take cheque payments, and you've also got a TLNS button here, which is for your cash payments. You also have a payment menu button here, which brings up more tender options. So if we say this person's given us £40 cash for this sale, we simply type in 4000, and then press our TLNS button. The cash draw fires, change is displayed on both displays, and then if we've got the receipt switched on, you obviously get a receipt print out, or you can produce a copy receipt if necessary. While we've got the cash drawer open, let's have a quick look at it. It's a full size sturdy metal cash drawer. You have a lock at the front. Inside you've got 8 coin pots. They're quite deep, so you've got 1 pot for each UK coin type. And then on the note holders, you've got 3 main note holders of 5, 10 and 20. And then on this side you have a 4th tray which is split in 2, so you could use that to pop in £50 notes, cheques or your credit card slips. The cash tray is completely removable, so you can remove that for cashing up for whatever reason. It's nice and easy to pop back in. You notice on the front of the machine as well that there's an SD card slot. The SD card can be used for 2 things mainly, for backing up your programming. So if you've got multiple tills, you could save the program from one and download it to the others for price changes and that sort of thing. It's always good to have a backup anyway, just in case your till goes down. The best thing about the SD card slot is though for the reporting. I'll show you a little bit of the reports you can do in a moment, but basically all the reports can be backed up to the SD card and then transferred to your PC, so you've got all the reporting on your computer. One significant change that Sharp have made is they've done away with the old-fashioned key locks. So here where you used to have a metal key that would turn to various positions, you now have a password protected mode button. So if we press the mode button, obviously as standard we're in the reg or sales mode. Here you simply use the arrow down button to choose whether you want to do reports, programming or refunds, or there's also an SD card mode. This can all be password protected, so you can retain manager control. So I haven't done it on this demonstration till, but you might, if I had password protected it, I couldn't go into the Z mode without it asking me for a password. You've got full reporting, so you can do a normal Z1 report. You can do a PLU report. I'll just show you the PLU report because I've got another video that goes into a lot more detail on what reports you can do. If we see here, this is like an example of a report. You get the date, the time the report was run, and then here we've got PLU 5, so it said we've sold 1 PLU 5, which was called card at £1.50, and then below we've got our EAM products, which are the barcode products that we've sold. One of the reasons why the 307 is so popular is that for its class it's got by far and away the biggest memory for barcode products. A lot of the competitor models have between 2,000 and 5,000 scanning lines. They may have more PLUs, but they've got limited scanning lines. The 307 has 10,000 scanning lines. There's no argument about it having the biggest memory. Another advantage is you've got a lot of function buttons on the machine, so you have no sale if you wanted to open the drawer. You have a paid out button, received on account. You've obviously seen the void button in action. You've also got a refund button. All these buttons can either be completely disabled or can be password protected so that they can only work in the manager mode. So if you don't want your staff having the ability to open the drawer randomly, you simply disable the button and they can't do it unless you're around, because only you know the password to get into the manager position. It's flexible in terms of the way you sell products, so you can have multiple items sold. So if we wanted to sell 10 lots of our PLU5, you've got a multiply button here, so you go 10 times, then 5 PLU. Exactly the same with the scanning lines, you simply go 10 times and then scan your product and it will sell it that way. The machine's available from the Shop Stuff website. We do a package where if you order it on our gold service with the scanner, we'll set your scanner up, test the scanner, we'll set the till up with your shop name, whatever information you want on the receipt header, and we'll also program all your departments as necessary. We'll also give you video instructions on how to add barcode products, how to change prices, and you'll also have, in addition to the 12 months on-site warranty, you'll have 12 months technical support with us. So if you need to know something, you can give us a call and we'll talk you through how to do it. We also sell the machine with an omnidirectional scanner. In this demonstration we've just got the single beam scanner, but if it's a small supermarket and you're busy and you sell lots of lines with every transaction, then you might want to consider looking at the omnidirectional scanner. I've got a separate video on that which may be worth checking out. Just one other thing, the other reason why the 307 is so popular for retail till, it's got 4 operators on it as standard, so you can log in as operators 1, 2, 3 and 4, However, you can upgrade to have up to 25 operators, and they can also be set up to interrupt each other. So if I open a sale as operator 2 and operator 4 comes along, they can start a sale without affecting mine. So that's a big advantage of this machine. For more information on the 307 and other cash registers available from ShopStuff, you can visit shopstuff.co.uk or search YouTube for ShopStuff Ltd. Thanks for watching.